Hey there everyone, Foxcat Gaming 2 here today, and I am going to show you how to walk on water. Now as you know, also I can keep, but as you know, in Minecraft if you walk on water, or if you try to walk on water, this is probably the best you can do, but you just end up sinking and then you can swim. Well, um, allow me to introduce you to slow falling. Now, I know a lot of people don't actually like this person, and you're probably thinking, okay, but what's the point of that? Like, you can just swim, there's a boat, you can even use the elytra to get past water. Well, don't worry, this is for players who don't have an elytra and don't want to place a boat to go across, I don't know, this deck. Okay? Boats are for long distance. So this is how you do it. So here's normal. You see, I kind of sink pretty fast. And I got like 4 blocks there. But if I drink the slow falling, suddenly, look at this. It's taking a lot longer. Just to prove, I'm not even going to jump. It's taking a lot longer to sink, and I've already reached the other side. Okay, I kind of have to. And so, yeah, that's one way. But then you're probably thinking, well, yeah, that works, but that's also very slow. Well, that's where part 2 of this comes in. Boots. More specifically, Depth Strider. If you have Depth Strider on your boots, and you kind of have to start at ground level, but look at this. Look how fast this is going. This is much faster. I mean, not as fast as swimming, but because of how Java works, you kind of have to be like under the water to start swimming. But if you just want a unique way to get across, slow falling, Depth Strider, look at this. Ta-da! And then the next thing I wanted to show you, kind of prove my point on why Depth Strider, or not Depth Strider, why slow falling is not useless. If you go on up here, and I'll take the elytra off. Look at this. Normal Minecraft player, say I wanted to get down. You have to walk down, or you have to place the blocks again. I'm talking people who don't have an elytra. And so you'll find that you can't just get down a fast way. You kind of have to find your own path. Now, if you want to get this steep slope, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is jump, and suddenly, just like that, you're down at the bottom. Now, I realize I am in creative mode, so let me just go ahead and show that off in survival mode before we move on to the next survival. Oops. Oop, oop. Lag. The lag messed me up. Okay, so I take that off and then I just jump. Watch this. I traveled all this distance, and admittedly, I might have slow falling, but it's still faster than traveling down that way. So, yeah, that's use number 2 for slow falling. And finally, use number 3 for those of you with an elytra. If you want to fly long distances and you don't want to use up a lot of fireworks, well, that is where tip number 3 is. So say I have like 5 fireworks, okay? And these are the last 5, and say my base is over that tree, or maybe over that. No. Well, don't worry, it's slow falling. I can fly, and then if I'm not liking that maybe I went the wrong direction, and it's actually over that way. What I can do is, this may be slow, but it's also very good for being on the lookout. See, I can see an iron golem, I can see some axolotls, dripstone, just ignore that. So you see I can be on the lookout, and then I can just give myself a boost when I need it. So that way, if I'm looking for something specific, I can't really lose it. Because you see, as soon as the slow falling wears off, suddenly it's like, oh no, I gotta look around quickly. Maybe it was back over here. Drink a slow falling potion, and suddenly, now you have all the time you need to look around. You can even look straight down. And I know this next tip I just came up with, but it may not be for everyone. But if I just give myself a bow, and say I give myself some arrows, okay? Say, I'm just gonna give myself a staff. say you got some bows, you got some arrows, and you want to, I don't know, doing both. This is also a tip that works great for Ender Dragon too. See, and what you can do, if you're high enough up, slow falling, slow you down enough, it'll actually give you enough time, even if you're looking straight down, reposition, and do what you're trying to do. See? And look at that. I used up all 5 fireworks, and it still could go a lot further. So yeah, that is why slow falling is important. Oh, and the best thing. Slow falling, no light track, and depth strider boots. You may not think it, but it's one of the fastest ways to travel across water. See this? Ta-da! So, anyway, that has been my video on my slow falling stuff. Before I end this video, I have thought of one other use for slow falling, and it's so simple, and I didn't include it. So you see how I have an light, and its durability is mostly stuff. So let's pick the fireworks. Okay, so say I'm just flying around, okay, and the light is getting low, but that's not a problem. I think it will last just a little longer. So I'm just flying around, and yeah. By the way, this is 21W37A, so that's why it's really laggy. And so this is 21W37A, which is why it's laggy and stuff. And they changed it to where the elytra only loses durability if you're using a firework. But as you can see, the elytra just broke, but I am gently floating down because I have slow falling. And I guess this is one other use, or this is one thing for the phantom membrane, because you have, I don't know, 3 of them, and then you have anvil. Okay, it's basically as simple as things. Take this, take all 3 of these, okay, maybe a 4th, and just like that, the elytra is. Why does it keep raining? Anyway, also I guess we should probably show how to make one. So you take a water bottle, and so if you want to make one of these amazing potions, first you need to find a bottle of water, which can be done by getting some glass from melting sand. Then you take one of these, put one of these in. In fact, make it even better. Very quickly, I know I'm gonna have to take 3 of these. You take one of these, and then with this and one of these, you start the process. And then you take this, which is a phantom membrane. I know some of you will be like, but they just use feathers or something. Okay, listen, this is for, you're already far enough into the game where you can have a broom, you can have potions and stuff, then chances are you're gonna have one of these. Okay? That's the whole purpose. So anyway, after that, you get these. Now, take some redstone and put it in there. You will find that the potion length, or potion duration, has been increased. Now, of course, it's only 4 minutes. That's plenty of time. Who needs any longer than 4 minutes? So far, right? Like, I'm in 21W37A, and the elytra is still, it's because of my slow fall. Hang on, that might be a bug. This enable tooltips. I wish we could remap the function. So like F3, I wish I could change that. can't access that now. So, yeah, it is. Is that because I have slow falling? Huh. Well, that's quite interesting. That's a bug I'm gonna have to report, but as you can see, I got 3 more potions of slow falling, and so 3 times 4, that's 12. So I have 12 minutes of slow falling, worth of slow falling. 12 minutes worth of slow falling. Yeah, slow falling is causing this use durability. I'm gonna have to report that. But anyway, fastest way to travel through water as far as being more useful than swimming is, well, actually, that's right. Anger already swim. Yes. Yeah, I guess it's kind of faster. But hey, you can walk on water. My little technique. You can walk on water swimming. I don't feel so. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go report that bug. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.